What's up guys, JayzTwoCents here, and I've been watching an awful lot of reruns of Monster Garage, and I've had this idea playing around in my head that I wanted to do, and it's got absolutely no purpose or reason. It's not even anything informational. The loop is moving. Anyway, doesn't even have anything informational about it. I just want to do it, and that is taking four 480 millimeter radiators and basically turning a box fan into a massive overkill external radiator solution. And of course we're gonna test it, but I guess one thing we can prove in this video is you can definitely exceed a point of diminishing returns in terms of your cooling efficiency, but you know what we gotta do? We gotta go get some parts and stuff. So yeah, I think we need to switch over to this little guy right here. What do you think? What do you think? Hey, so. All right.
It's a little easier to carry than this guy.
Field trip. Today's video is sponsored by Audible, and what better time than the summer to enjoy a good book, whether it be self-help, technology, fiction. In fact, I'm gonna be checking out a book called Soonish. It's basically 10 emerging technologies that'll improve and or ruin everything, and it's by Kelly and Zach Weinersmith. It takes a look at some emerging tech, which I find very, very interesting. But the summertime is a perfect time to enjoy a good book because we're gonna be doing more traveling, more sitting around, enjoying some lemonade, and the summertime. And right now, if you sign up using my link in the description below, audible.com/JayzTwoCents, you get a free 30-day trial and a book to keep forever. That is yours. Any book you want, but if you sign up, you also get a free book every single month. That is yours to keep. So what are you guys waiting for? Take Audible with you anywhere you go this summer. Don't forget to use my link in the description below, or you can just text JayzTwoCents to 500-500 to get started today. So the box fans have 20-inch blades, which is perfect because the square area of those radiators is 21 inches. And so I think it's gonna be perfect on the actual box fan. We have to build a frame for it, but yeah, we'll figure it out.
No, don't leave me.
Do you ever feel like there's like an idea that comes along that's just so bad you shouldn't do it? I was talking about Del Taco.
Oh, dude, yes. What are you talking about?
I'm probably doing this wrong, and that's okay. These fans are not exactly known for being high pressure.
Right after you say that.
So I've decided not to use that sheet metal because it is too big, but check this out. We decided to go with a pull setup. It's actually sucked the radiators to the back of the fan, and just to kind of give you guys a representation of how much pressure there is, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if we can't maybe make a frame to hold these together, and then I'll just tape it to the fan, I don't care. Well, my idea here is we got plenty of this corner stock, or this L stock, to where I can try and make a frame, like a box frame for this. So I got 27.5 inches of leftover, and I only need 20.5 inches of length, ladies. We like to do the eyeball arithmetic around here.
That's safety though. Congratulations, you made a square.
No, I didn't. It's a rectangle.
Oh yeah. How did you make it for 5 of them?
Do we have another one laying around? I meant to do that, see? I was making feet. It went perfectly fine the first time. But it didn't cut it off. Okay. So, rib again broke, which is like totally screwing our project. And now we need to get cut off wheels and stuff with a Dremel for that. Because now it's, yeah, let's just go. This was a stupid idea, okay? I admit it. Heavy duty cutting wheels, titanium bits, a deburr bit, more Sharpies.
Can we make a rectangle with all of these parts?
Shut up, Phil.
Yay!
That's how it's supposed to work. Say. Look at that.
Hashtag Starbucks.
Now we just gotta put it all together. And also too, last time many of you, even though I called it out myself, were mad that I didn't have temperature probes. We actually have a temperature probe right there on the pump that is gonna monitor our fluid temp, because what we're looking for here is to see how much the fluid temps actually change under load. I'm not entirely sure of how many watts a 480 can displace, but I wanna guess that we've probably got 2,000 watts worth of cooling capacity here. That means there's nothing this system with a 1080 Ti and an 8700K can throw at it that this wouldn't be able to handle. So there is that.
Smart. Smarter.
Okay, so here's the flow. In here, out, in, out, in, out. Just like Phil was saying, skip one, like I was, and Phil did that. It's okay. It's really sturdy though. So, I mean, there's that. Okay, so we're gonna get this filled, and then obviously we'll come back and do our temperature testing. That's what the last 8 hours that we've been working on this so far has led up to. Okay, so the room temp here is 71 Fahrenheit. That's 21.667 C. So we've got the system up and running, and let's see what it's idling at. All right, so this is the ambient temp in here right now, 21.667. This is the fluid temp, 21.7. So what does that mean? Our fluid, at least with nothing being put into it, is running at ambient. No surprise there. The fan's actually on low right now. We've got 3 settings, low, medium, and high. We're gonna do our first test on low. But in case you guys were curious about what kind of airflow we're actually getting on this, so we'll go ahead and start with a CPU test. I really think it's a moot point. We actually calculated it, well Phil did. I guessed 2,500 watts of heat dissipation. It's actually 2,800 watts of heat dissipation. This chip is about 125 watts when overclocked. When was ambient? 21.6. I think the AC kicked on to regulate air. Oh, there it is, 21.6. So it's been running for 10 minutes and 36 seconds, and our coolant is at 23.7, so just over 2 degrees. But check this out, look, most of our temps still reach the 80s and mid 80s on our 8700K. It really shows why you need to delid these things, because even with this much cooling, you can see it still gets pretty warm. But this was also on the lowest setting. So here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna run it for 5 more minutes now on the max setting, and I wanna see if it comes back down. 5 more minutes and we only went up like what, 0.3 degrees? So we're still at 24.1 Celsius under load. Yeah, the CPU, not enough to stress this. So now we're gonna move over to GPU, because we know GPU puts way more heat into the loop. We're gonna use superposition. We're gonna do 1080p Extreme. This is a 1080p monitor, and we are going to just let this run on a loop now and see what happens to our temperatures. I guess we didn't need to let it cool down. It's doing it on its own. 23.9, 26 Celsius under load here in superposition on 1080p Extreme. And we are, of course, overclocked. You can see right there, we're running at 2012. It's still coming down, look at this. So you know the drill, we're gonna let it run. We're gonna let it do its test, and we'll see what happens. Well, the temperatures are still coming down, 23.2, and our GPU temperature is still sitting at 26 C under load. This is colder under load than most systems are at idle. We have got this probably as close to ambient temperature as we can get. If you guys have any doubt that this system is working, watch what happens when I turn off the pump. Watch the temperature right there. 28, 33, 37, 41, 45, 48. GPU boost is like, oh my God, we're dying. And now once I turn the pump back on, watch the temperature. Obviously it's working. Now what about if we turn the fan off? And this shows you still the effectiveness of passive cooling of this much radiator. It will go up about 0.1 degree every like 3 or 4 seconds, or 5 seconds. There we go, 6 seconds, I don't know. But look at our GPU temperature, still sitting at 28 C under load. Now we are just passively cooled. The pump is flowing obviously through these 480 by 480 rad. It actually went down 0.1. We're still under 30 C. Well, passively cooled, that is insane. Still 71 Fahrenheit, just to show you guys we were dealing with very consistent temperatures, and we're doing this part in one take so you guys can see that the test is still going, but it's actually 7:15 p.m. at night right now. It is still going. We've had Heaven running now for 2 hours, 2 solid hours. We will show you the graph here in a second. Coolant temperature is at 22.6. That is 1 Celsius above ambient. Remember, ambient was 21.667 Celsius. 1 C above ambient. Our GPU still sitting at 26 Celsius, still running at 2012 megahertz. If we look at our MSI Afterburner graph, you will see that this thing has not been stopped in, well, pretty much in forever. And there is our temperature. Look at just how flat that is right there. And check out our GPU boost. It never even fluctuated once. So what can you take away from this video? Well, you can definitely get your components to ambient temperature. I mean, do you need to? No. Thanks for grabbing that, Phil. Do you need to reduce it to ambient temperature? No, but why the heck not? This was only a $16 box fan.
In fact, Phil was like, I don't think it's gonna work because the blades are so separated, the pressure is not gonna be very good. Those are CFM fans, not pressure fans, Jay.
Yeah, bite me, Phil. Anyway, with that said, guys, we're gonna go. Thanks for watching today's video. This was just a fun little experiment to see what would happen. Phil doesn't want to take it apart. He wants to just disconnect the radiator and leave it filled, probably because it sounds like his name. I don't know. I digress. I've lost my mind. We spent way too much time on this today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this project, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, well, you should still give it a thumbs up because I cut myself today. But that's how things go. This is derivative directly from comments of people that have suggestions. When I said, what should we do with our crazy summertime temperatures and water cooling videos? This is one of them. So if you have any suggestions for us and things that we should try, comment down below. Hit me up on Twitter or Instagram. You would have seen us behind the scenes building this on Instagram, so make sure you guys are following there. But give me your suggestions. We'll do the best we can to implement them. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.